A beautiful morning to you out there, esteemed listeners. This is Carnival Radio, your enjoyment unlimited station, and you are very much welcome to another edition of Carnival Radio Breakfast Show. And this is Newspaper Review. I am Ibrahim Adebayo. We begin with the headline in the newspaper. Federal government forged 47.5 billion naira to upgrade 50 secondary school facilities. Borno flood, 1 million persons affected, 414,000 displaced. Edo, INEC warns against violence as police deployed 35,000 officers. Consumer Commission stakeholders join forces against price exploitation. Now the news in detail. Federal government forged 47.5 billion naira to upgrade 50 secondary schools facilities. The National Senior Secondary School Education Commission revealed that a total of 50 selected secondary schools will undergo infrastructural upgrade nationwide as part of its mandate as an intervention agency. The Executive Secretary of the Commission, Dr. Iyela Ajayi, made this known during groundbreaking ceremony at one of the 50 selected secondary schools in Kotunkafi, Kogi State. Iyela noted that a need assessment had been conducted across various selected secondary schools following the rehabilitation mandate given by President Bola Tinubu. Ajayi noted that the upgrade of the 50 schools in the first phase will cost 47.5 billion naira. He said, and I quote, "This is just the first phase. When the phase is completed, then we can report to the president and the minister and move on to the next phase." So those schools are not going to, those schools that are not going to benefit from the first phase, I want them to be patient. After the first phase, we will come to them. The intervention for the first phase will cost about 47.5 billion naira for the 50 schools, the Executive Secretary said. The NSSEC was established in 2021 under the administration of the former President Muhammadu Buhari, with its mandate covering secondary schools across the country. For more details on the news, you can visit the Punch newspaper. Federal government forged 47.5 billion naira to upgrade 50 secondary schools facilities. Borno flood, 1 million persons affected, 414,000 displaced. At least 414,000 people have been displaced and another 30 killed by the devastating flood in Maiduguri, Borno State capital. On Tuesday, the National Emergency Management Agency said the flood began after the Alo Dam overflowed following heavy rain, leading to the third worst flooding in 30 years, according to the United Nations Human Rights Refugee Council and the Maiduguri Metropolitan Council residents. NEMA spokesman Manso Ezekiel told newsmen on Wednesday that the death toll had hit 30 and displaced persons close to 500,000. He said, and I quote, "It is 30 people that have been recorded dead so far. Around 414,000 people were displaced and are in 9 IDP camps across the state," said Manso. According to NEMA, more than 23,000 households have been hit by the rapid rise of water following the weekend rupture of the Alua Dam on the Ngadana River, 20 kilometers south of Maiduguri. Reports indicate that the water had receded as of Wednesday, after 70% of the Maiduguri was submerged by the fast-moving water, according to NEMA, which ravaged major cities' locations, including the palace of Shehu of Borno, Umaru, Ibnu Gaiba Economy, the State Secretariat, Post Office, Cemetery, and the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital. The flood also washed away 80% of animals at Sanda Kiyarimi Park Zoo and damaged houses, schools, as well as commercial and worship centers. President Bola Tinubu expressed deep concern over the flooding and tasked the relevant government agency to expedite rescue efforts, while Vice President Kashim Shettima arrived in Borno State capital on Tuesday to conduct an on-the-ground assessment of the devastating flood. Tinubu also called for the immediate evacuation of the residents in the community overtaken by flood. The governor of Borno State, Babagana Zulum, told journalists that the preliminary assessment conducted by the government showed that more than a third of Maiduguri was flooded, which affected an estimated 1 million people following the heavy flooding. Zulum added that the federal government allocated 3 billion naira for rehabilitation of the victim, adding that the fund will be used to provide food, other essential supplies, as well as support long-term strategy, including health monitoring to prevent disease outbreak. The governor also announced that cash distribution of 10,000 per household has been made to flood victims. In addition, the state government organized search and rescue operation to assess casualty and gather data for those affected. For more details on the news, you can visit the Daily Punch newspaper. Borno flood, 1 million persons affected, 414,000 displaced. Edo, INEC warns against violence as police deploy 35,000 officers. The Independent National Electoral Commission has said it is ready for the upcoming Edo State governorship election scheduled for September 21, 2024 this year. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakub gave the assurance at a stakeholder meeting held in Benin City yesterday, urging us political parties and candidates to ensure a peaceful election by restraining their supporters from resorting to violence. This was as the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, yesterday announced that 35,000 personnel would be deployed for the poll. Egbetokun also warned the state-owned security outfit, Edo State Security Network, to steer clear of the poll, saying the outfit had been banned. The INEC chairman said the commission had completed most of the preparation required for the election, giving the assurance that the commission was ready for the poll. Yakub also provided updates on the voter registration process, revealing that Edo now has 2,629,025 registered voters. In the most recent voters registration exercise, 184,438 new and transfer permanent voters cards were issued, which include 119,206 new voters and 65,232 transfer and reprint. INEC has accredited 134 observer groups, including 124 domestic and 10 international organizations, and over 700 journalists from 140 media outlets will cover the election. In addition, thousands of the party agents have been accredited to monitor proceedings at 4,519 polling units and other collation centers. Security for the election was a key focus of the meeting, with Professor Yakubu confirming that the police and other security agencies were prepared to safeguard both election officials and voters. In his remark, the IG said 35,000 policemen would work with sister security agencies to ensure security of the exercise. For more details on the news, you can visit the Daily Punch newspaper. Edo, INEC warns against violence as police deploy 35,000 officers. Consumer Commission stakeholders join forces against pricing exploitation. Consumer Commission yesterday took its advocate against arbitrary price fixing to Lagos, the nation's commercial capital. Last month, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (FCCPC), the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Olatunji Bello, stepped out for the first time after his appointment to meet with stakeholders in Abuja and talk tough about price gauging. The agency insisted on stopping exploitation of consumers by traders. The commission said it is wrong to hinge the manipulative and arbitrary price hike on the temporary economic difficulties. At a one-day town hall meeting at Oregon, industry representative and market leaders condemned the abnormal price fixing, urging an artificial inflation, describing them as unethical. The venue was filled with market leaders from various industries, including farmers, traders, NGOs, and telecommunication sectors. The large turnout made the gathering feel like a marketplace of ideas uniting stakeholders from across Nigerian economy, from telecom providers to agricultural leaders. The presence of the industrialists, service provider, and representative from the Restaurant and Eatery Association, as well as manufacturers, added to the diversity. Banner promoting consumer protections and fair market prices emphasized the call for joint action against exploitation. Sittings was thoughtfully arranged to encourage interaction, with large screen displaying key points and FCCPC brand reinforcing the meeting purpose. For more details on the news, you can visit the Nation newspaper. Consumer Commission stakeholders join forces against price exploitation. Naira appreciates to 1,645 per dollar in parallel market. The Naira yesterday appreciated to 1,645 per dollar in the parallel market from 1,650 Naira per dollar traded on Tuesday. Similarly, the Naira yesterday appreciated to 1,558 Naira per dollar in the Nigerian Autonomous Foreign Exchange Market (NAFEM). Data from FMDQ showed that the indicative exchange rate for NAFEM fell to 1,558 Naira per dollar from 1,637 per dollar on Tuesday, indicating 78 Naira appreciation for Naira. The volume of dollar traded turnover in the market grew by 54.5% to $221 million from $143 million traded on Tuesday. Consequently, the margin between the parallel markets and the NAFEM rate widened to 86 Naira per dollar from 12 Naira per dollar the previous day. For more details on the news, You can visit the Vanguard newspaper. Naira appreciates Q 1,645 per dollar. Before we bring the newspaper review to a close, these are the headlines again. Federal government forged 47.5 billion naira to upgrade 50 secondary school facilities. Borno flood, 1 million persons affected, 414,000 displaced. Edo INEC warns against violence as police deploy 35,000 officers. Consumer Commission stakeholders join forces against price exploitation. Naira appreciates to 1,645 per dollar in the parallel market. With that, we've come to the end of newspaper review on Carnival Radio. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to us this beautiful morning. I am Ibrahim Adebayo. You can download the Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and iOS App Store. Do enjoy the rest of your morning.